Good morning everyone, welcome back to Hearthstone. My name is Rooster and today we're playing Midrange Hunter. So this is a bit of an interesting list again. I will tell you right away, this is not a list I recommend you play. And it might be a little strange. Let me check my sound levels, they're a little loud right now, excuse me. This is more of an experiment. I've seen a lot of hunter lists with a lot of different tech choices, and I'm just trying out a lot of them. I've noticed a few hunters even cutting high mains, and I can kind of see what they're doing. That's mostly, let's see, freezing trap's pretty good. Don't think I can keep hound. Actually, against the paladin I might. Against the Paladin, it's also not that impressive. So I think we'll do it this way. Yeah, sure. So cutting high mains, and that's mostly because it's really bad against rogues, mostly. Because if a rogue saps a high main, they gain so much tempo from that, and it can be hard to crawl back from. And that's kind of a problem, because, well, if it's that hard to recover from such a thing, that's pretty great. That's pretty great. So yeah, that's why people are replacing high mains with tigers. But also occasionally you see. I think we can freeze here, although that doesn't seem that particularly great. I guess we can freeze next turn as long as we don't have to kill anything. Do we attack that guy, though? I guess we do. I kind of don't want to give him 2 cards out of this. So sure. So people are also experimenting with Tundra Rhino, which is not a very common card in mid-range hunter lists, but I guess it can work sometimes. Infested Wolf, not always a guaranteed inclusion. As well as, for example, not always 2 deadly shots, not always 2 flame jugglers, not always any traps at all, not always 2 eagle horn bows. There's a lot of flexibility here. We could freezing trap, but I kind of don't like that. So we might just weapon this down, since the freezing trap is not getting anything done anytime soon, I guess. We could let him kill this, which is also not horrible. I kind of don't want him to. Let's just kill that. There's 4 damage on the field, which is going to be more relevant than the 3 damage from the bow anyway. Although I do feel kind of bad about, that's not that great, so I'm okay with that. Oh, and we do get a new bow, so that's excellent. I'll let him bounce the Kodo, that's fine. And we can start going face, I think. I'm pretty sure about that, actually. Because he's kind of in a bad spot right now. Especially with this freezing trap here, I think. So that lets him bounce the Kodo, but that doesn't really matter too much. Unless he kills the carrying grub with it, I guess. That's my windows, by the way, not yours. And of course, the real question is, do you play Kodos? And if yes, how many Kodos? Do we have them dead next turn? Yes, we do. Because skill command is 3, hero power is 2, and the weapons 2. 3. Well, sure, whatever. There we go, and that's how you beat Paladin. Well, that was easy. Most of the mid-range hunter experience is just curving out. Curving out is the most important thing, because if you're curving out and you're trading up, then that means you're getting face damage in, and that means that you have a way to finish off the game, which is really good. Because being able to finish off the game is one of the most important things. I think there's something wrong with my sound balance. Am I being really loud? Please do tell me, guys, because I find it hard to to get the sound balance the way I wanted to. Fiery Bat against Rogue. Yeah, if they coin a weapon, I think I'm still okay with that. I don't think I can keep Animal Companion in the opener if I don't have a 2. No, I think we have to go a little hard on this. Well, we still get an Animal Companion. It's not the greatest curve, but that will have to do. And we've got 2 draws to draw to, so it's not terrible. So against Rogue, it's probably good against Rogue to have a slightly more aggressive curve. So not too much stuff that you get really wrecked by if your stuff gets set, basically. So Call the Wild is a good finisher against Rogue. Savannah Highmane is not, because, well, Call the Wild can't really be sapped, and Rogue generally doesn't have the greatest way to deal with a lot of minions at the same time. This looks kind of scary. Although, I guess... Oh, Camel's actually pretty good here. So yeah, about the Camel, I'm not including Cavalier here. And I'm only playing 1 Camel because 2 Camels and 2 1-drops is a bit iffy. It's definitely better than Animal Companion, right? I'm pretty sure. I am pretty sure, because Rogues don't run any. Rogues barely ever use any 1-drops. Phantom Knives would be a little awkward, I guess. But we could reasonably still deal with that next turn. Well, not really, unless we get a deadly shot. But she doesn't appear to have one, so that's good for us. And then the 6/6 straight into the 2/4, I suppose. That's a good ping for us. Oh, just going face it, is it? Wow, that's kind of aggressive. I can appreciate that though. Let's see. We could weapon up. That's a little slow. Kind of don't like it. I would be willing to trade the Fiery Bat in, and that means, well, I could trade both, actually. That doesn't seem too great. If I get a +1, that's actually not that relevant, so that's not very important. I guess I could trade both and then play the Alak. That's not great. Probably just ignoring it for now. Although I kind of want to trade the Bat in at this point. I'm not sure what's the best approach here. Although this does seem pretty good. I think I'm not trading in that case. Although, we're taking 6 though, that's kind of worrisome. Let's trade the Bat in, and if it hits, then we'll trade the Camel. I think that's fine. That's a compromise. This might not be the way to go, but I'm not sure, and I'm feeling a little worried about taking 6 twice. We're getting the trade, so we should probably take it. And this is only bad if she has a backstab or an SI7. So, and the SI7 is not obviously going to be a thing that happens. Ooh, don't backstab me, please. Okay, that's good. That is good. That means we're playing this. We're just getting onto the board. Just going 5 against 5, I guess it's okay. We're going aggressive here, because we're the aggro. And we want to be able to kill her on turn 8, preferably. Preferably. That's a hard word. So we could Infested Wolf next turn. That's not awful. 1 Toxin coming up. Draw a card is probably good for us. If it were a plus damage one, I might have been slightly worried here. So she's trading. That's also good for us. I think we're taking out the Violet Teacher, are we? Is it better to play the Kodo here than to... We could just go face, right? We could do 6, and then Hero Power and Infested Wolf. I don't hate it. I think we're putting on a bigger clock here, and we could make a case for killing her pretty quickly here. How is it if I kill this? No, there's no way I'm killing that. If I can put her down to 5, we're killing her guaranteed on turn 8, unless she taunts or something, or heals, I guess. So she has to trade into minions now. And that's going to be awkward, because that means the minions die. And this thing is kind of really annoying to get rid of. So yeah, I do think that's the right call here. We just have to survive one, just one turn? No, 2 turns. We have to survive this turn and then her next turn. So if she gets a good Gadgetan off, then she could still do some stuff, I guess. But I'm not incredibly worried, especially if she doesn't play a Gadgetan here. I don't think there's a real way we're dying next turn. Still have to get rid of this 3/3 here, amusingly. So that will cost her a Cold Blood. And then there's still... If I get 1 damage... Wait, no, I'm going to need 2. That's 2. That's 2, alright. Nice timing there, nice timing. I did get to attack once, so it could be a little quicker. Could be a little quicker on the concede, but well, I'll see it through the fingers right now. That's not a real... I'll see through it? No, that's not how that goes. I'm confused now. But that's okay. Anyways, one camel, no Kvaldirs. I think I like this distribution. Because the Kvaldir is actually really awkward. The camel can be awkward in certain matchups. For example, against Shaman, you really don't want to play your camel unless you've seen 2 tunnel rocks already. So camel seems a little situational to me. So especially on ladder, in tournaments or something, it might be a lot better. I think we're throwing everything, right? We could keep a quick shot actually to kill an annoying tunnel truck with. Although I think curving out is going to be more important than being able to kill a truck, but I could be wrong here. Could have been the right move to keep the quick shot, but we got one anyway, so might as well evaluate it that way. And we've got a bow, which is probably better than a quick shot. Unless there's a turn 2 Feral Spirit, I guess. Oh, another inclusion that's definitely not always in the deck is tracking. And tracking, it's an interesting card. Mostly, what do you think here? We don't want a bow, so I'm guessing. Yeah, we're not killing that yet, so I'm guessing Carrying Crab is okay. Hey, I didn't click that. Oh, well, that was good, I guess. I really didn't mean to click that, so that was an honest mistake, but it turned out to be okay. That was not where I clicked. I'm pretty sure. Okay, well, this is still not great, but I'll take it. Might as well tracking first in that case. Yes, let's tracking, because we're always playing bow here, I think. Although the Infested Wolf wouldn't have been terrible. Koda's pretty good next turn, I think. So let's take that. I kind of forgot what other cards. Did I take a Kodo over? I don't need Call the Wild against a Shaman, I think. I don't need Call the Wild to win. I kinda didn't think about that. What am I doing today? No, but I need some stuff to curve out here. Yes, I need some stuff to curve out. So that's more important than getting the Call the Wild, I think. Killing that? Yes, I'm killing that. Because we've got the board control right now. Oh, wow, that's pretty sick. I didn't expect to concede, but yeah, that was a pretty good start, I would say. But that was by no means a wrong one game, I think. He still had 5 cards, but I guess he didn't really have a way to deal with the Kodo. So that Kodo would have killed another 2 of his minions, for example. I can see why he didn't think he had a chance, but that was by no means a wrong game. I was actually kind of miffed about throwing the Call the Wild. Didn't think. I'm miffed because I didn't think about it. I was just like, hey, Kodo's pretty good next turn. But yeah, and I do think in retrospect I was right about that decision, but I should have thought about it a little bit more. That's the main thing. This is an excellent curve, and I'll keep it every single time, I think. Yeah, I do think I'll keep this curve every single time. That's pretty much all I could hope for. That camel's not getting played anytime soon, no.
Greetings, traveler.
That doesn't look like the greatest idea, no. Although he should be careful about playing Tunnel Shrugs here, so that's kinda... Ooh, please don't hit it. Ooh, that's bad. That's bad for us. Okay, we might play the Alec. Yeah, we're always playing the Alec to trade against this guy. Let's see what we get. We get nothing. Okay. A bit of a slower Midrange Shaman deck, it appears. I should change my my card back. I'm just thinking... I've been using this card back for a long time. There's no way that Shaman decks don't run Tunnel Shrugs nowadays. So that's not a thing that's happening. Oh, and that's not an awful one to Houndmaster up if he doesn't kill it, so that's good. And doesn't look like he does, so there's a good thing. What do we kill, though? Oh, now there's a question. Now there's a question. Do we kill the 3-2? I'm pretty sure we do. That's going to make it hard for him to kill the 5-3, I think. Yeah, he could have... well, with the Flame Tongue Totem and a Rock Biter, he could have killed both. I guess he still can. Oh, and I guess this is actually kind of bad against Lightning Storm, isn't it? Oh, well, that was always going to kill both, so... Maybe I should have killed the Spellpower Totem, actually. That might have been a mistake. Do we kill the Tunnel Shrug here? I guess we kind of have to, but that makes our next turn also a little awkward, doesn't it? I guess I could Unleash next turn, and then maybe play a Tiger? I really don't like playing a Camel, I mean. I guess that's the thing that could happen. We could also Tiger here and just see what happens. We can still kill the Trog next turn. We're not too far behind. But that was a pretty good Lightning Storm, and that was a pretty good... what was I talking about again? A pretty good Flame Juggler for him, yeah. So that might be hard to get to crawl back from. Let's think about this. We could Camel, but then the second Trog comes out. So we have to kill that. We have to kill the other Trog. So we're facing this Trog, and then we can't kill this. But if we're... well, we could bow, and we could Unleash. How does that work? That works out pretty nicely for us, I think. Sure. That's not awful. Okay, let's think about trades here. This is always going here. Then I guess this always goes here. And that means we're trading off the rest one afterwards. Yeah, that's pretty logical. Yeah, this is only bad against the second Lightning Storm, and even then the Tiger still survives. So, yeah, I would be fine with that. No, that's not a bad card. But I guess I can Deadly Shot that, and it's still not disastrous. If I trade off those guys, yeah, it's still fine, and I can play the Camel and immediately kill off something, so that's not bad. So I definitely want a Camel and Deadly Shot, so that means leaving the weapon B for now, but I guess that's fine. Might want to save this for a taunt, but I can I don't know. Let's see. He doesn't have the Trog in hand, so that's okay. We kill the Trog here. There we go. Okay, so we've got a board. If he's getting his second Lightning Storm, then we're pretty much screwed, so please don't do that. Doesn't seem like that's the case, so that's good. Does Lightning Bolt that, but we've got a couple good trades coming up, I think. Especially with the second bow, which is not awful, but that's not good. We can deal with that. We can deal with that still, sure. We should be getting worried a little bit here, though. Let's see, that always happens, basically, yeah. There's no real contest here. Can't kill everything. I guess we're ignoring that then. If he hits this, then I guess I'm still okay with that. I guess I would still be okay with that. Yes. Sure. I don't think we can afford to just trade the 1-1 in. I can let him kill that, and then things might still be okay-ish. We're going to need to call the wild pretty soon, though. Because not winning much without that. We can kill that. We can kill the entire board right now. So he definitely has to add something. Because even without playing anything, I can just clear the board for essentially, well, that's not free, but that's a healing totem. Oh, that's ugly. That is actually kind of ugly, but that's a good draw. So I'm not complaining too much. This always happens before attacking, right? Yeah.
That's incredible. Astounding.
So are we keeping? I guess we're killing everything, right? Yeah, we're killing everything. It's better to... Are we really that worried about the healing totem here? I'm not. I'm really not that worried. Let's keep the weapon for now. It might be important later. If he wants to rockbiter this, then that's fine with me. Please don't lightning storm my board. I guess, do shamans nowadays play Argus? I don't think so. I don't think shamans play Argus. Oh, there's the lightning storm, okay. Well, that kills the Huffer, but not much else. So, I guess that's good, sorta, maybe. He's running out of cards, and that's a good thing. So, kills the Leok, yes. Does allow me to kill one totem at the very least. I guess it's fine-ish. Do we want to just go face here? I think we do. Do we really, though? I guess we really, yes. Let's see what we get. Quick shot and a quick shot, okay, that's not the worst. Second quick shot also, yeah, it's also doing face. Quick shot and a quick shot.
Incredible.
Into tracking. Into kill command, is that lethal? That's... that's 3 and 2, wait, we have 5 on the board? That's lethal, okay. That's disgusting. That is disgusting. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I did that to you. that was dirty. Oh my gosh. Well, sometimes you're lucky, I guess. I could have still won that game. He was almost out of cards, but that was a little ridiculous. Yeah. Well, sometimes you're lucky. Another hunter. Okay, let's see what kind of deck our opponent has over here. I guess having a deck like this does mean that you're slightly unpredictable. I kind of like that. Freezing Trap's not an awful card. I think I like keeping that in the opener. Gotta be able to do something decent with that, I think. Alright, what are we up against? Definitely don't want to play Camel in this matchup. If he's also a Camel Hunter, then that's going to be better for him than for me, so that doesn't sound like a great idea. So yeah, there's just too many matchups where Camel is terrible. I guess in a tournament environment where you can ban Shaman, then it's suddenly a lot better. It's only bad against Hunters and against Mages. You don't see a lot of Mages nowadays. That's most of it. I guess that's most of it. So that doesn't sound terrible. Okay, well, I'm not sure what you're talking about, but... Sure. I'll take whatever I can get. If he drops a 1-drop now, then I'm entirely okay with that. Oh, yeah, I'll make that trade. That's good for me. That is a pretty good trade for me, so I'll definitely take that. Coining into Houndmaster is pretty good. Let's see what we get with the King's Alec here. Yeah, that's not getting played anytime soon. Don't you worry. Well, if he plays 2 Fiery Bats, I guess we could. There's a Fiery Bat in hand, alright. If he has another one, then I guess we could. Still not entirely convinced about that one. So let me think. Do we trade against the Toad and then? No, we can't possibly play Camel. We could play a Toad of our own, and then Freezing Trap something. We could actually we can't Houndmaster and Freezing Trap, of course. I guess we could Toad and Freezing Trap. How's that? Then we will always still have a minion on the field to Houndmaster next turn. I guess that's acceptable, and it will kill one of his if he's well. Yeah, I think it's fine regardless. If he attacks with the Toad first, then that's good for us. I don't want to take any of these trades. I guess I'm okay with this play here. Yeah. I'm not the biggest fan of this situation altogether, but I think we can turn it into something that's remotely decent for us. Yeah, sure. Sure. So attacks with the Bat first. That means the Toad has to trade. And I think that's better for us than the alternative. Unless he Houndmasters, I guess. I guess Houndmaster would be pretty bad. That is entirely fine, though. Well, entirely is a bit of an overstatement, but sure. If we Houndmaster here, that's still not that great, unfortunately. We may just trade, actually. No, that seems terrible. Trading seems bad. So we Houndmaster, we go face, we let him do the trading, then we still have to Houndmaster. I guess that's fine. I guess that's mildly okay. I'm a little annoyed by that hit here, because we could have gotten a decent trade if the Toad didn't hit this, but that's just 50-50s in a nutshell. I'm not too mad about that. Ooh, that's a good trade for him though. That is definitely not good for us. Let's start with that. Ooh, and that's also really bad right now. If he Houndmasters, well, he can always Houndmaster something, right? We can't really prevent that. But if we... I guess we can just bow... That's going to be the best play here. Bow and then kill the Alec. And then if he Houndmasters one of these guys, then we can still kill it. We're bringing him down to a low enough life total. They should be worried about most of our minions on the table. So I guess that's kind of to our advantage. So the Call the Wild should be able to take him down if I can just chip him for a little bit of more damage. And if he Houndmasters here, that's actually not the greatest use of his time, I guess. We could Unleash and then hit face for a bunch. No, I would be fine with that.
It's getting hot in here.
Even more minions. Well, in that case we're unleashing... We could even Camel and then Unleash. That's kind of ridiculous though. I don't think I'm too big of a proponent of that. We could high main. How's high main? If he then freezing traps, then it's pretty much game over. That's the big downside of that. But it does allow us to high main this turn, which should be pretty good. If he then trades in a bunch, I don't like that. But we could make 4 hounds and then kill the spider, and then hit face for 3 and kill the little spider, and then he has to trade in. I guess I'm sort of okay with that. Is it better than playing high main though and killing this? I don't think so. No. The big downside is that I don't have much to do besides the Unleash. So I could King's Alec. That's not that amazing. Yeah, I think I'm okay here. He could make a couple trades, but that will still leave me with a 2-2 on the field against a 2-1 of his, plus whatever he plays right now. Still not incredible. If he kill commands that, then he probably still wants to kill both of the little hyenas. Real question, of course, is what else does he do? Yeah, I kind of don't know. I kind of don't know what to expect. So he probably trades both, right? So the 1/1 goes face, that one trades. Now I can unleash, so that's not bad. Oh, that's the second thing. So I could even camel here. I don't hate that. Then I can unleash and just kill everything. How's that? Kill the bat last. Yeah, that works. That works. It's one wasted mana, but I think I'm okay with that. It lets me play the camel safely. Oh, he's actually... wait. No, that's good, that's good. That's still good. Because now I can unleash. Kill everything. Maybe the bats don't cooperate. Please don't kill... yes, that's good. Okay. Now we've got a board, and... oh, well, that's not as much of a board as I had hoped, but sure. Now the real question is, does he have a gold... oh, that's a good card too. That is a good card, I'll admit. But have you seen my good card, dear sir? Dear sir, have you seen this card? I'm not trading here. I don't think there's a universe in which trading is correct here.
I let the dogs out.
Of course, I've been wrong before. I can quick shot that though. And that means he's dead, so that's pretty... oh, well, maybe not. Well, maybe not. Oh, please don't let that be explosive. That would be really bad for me right now. So we quick shot that, and then we attack... or if that's explosive, that's really, really bad. Is there a world in which we... we can't really win if we attack this into here, right? You know what, I could try this. If I trade, can I win? Am I really sad about this trade if it works? Then it's not freezing, then I know it's explosive so I can trade. That's good. Sure, sure. I'm only missing 1 damage anyway. So I think that's correct. So I've tried that one. Then I do this, and this goes face, and then wait. Then I still don't kill him. That's not how it goes. Okay, let's check this first. There we go. That's how you hunter. Come on, just have a little faith. Have a little faith in me. Alright, hey, that's a pretty good score, I'd say. I would say that's a pretty good score. I'm not too sad about that situation at all. I'll admit I'm getting a little lucky here, and I'm starting, well, even the camel wasn't disastrous there. Well, as long as you can combine it with Unleash, then that's reasonably okay. I didn't see any Voldiers yet, anything, well, you can't really say for sure whether it is a Cavalier deck, and it would have been pretty terrible if there was a Cavalier in there. Was basically just hedging my bets there. Just making a guess. Sometimes you just have to live a little bit on the edge. Yeah, that camel's looking terrible again. That's not horrible, except for the fact that I don't have anything to do next turn, so that's pretty bad. I don't like that, no. At least our dear opponent doesn't have much to do either, so there's a consolidation prize. Sure. I'll take whatever I can get right now. No Totem Golem either. Well, that's interesting. That is certainly interesting. It is either I can't camel. I can't camel here. I want to, but I can't. Because there is a world where a shaman just doesn't have any totem golems, doesn't have any... ooh, that is not a good card for us right now. But I guess we can just Houndmaster and make it work that way, right? Yeah. We can just Houndmaster this and we'll see how it goes from there. We are trading against the totem just to make sure... there's not a lot of situations. Yeah, if he hexes, then the 7/7 gets to hit face, I guess. That's something. There's the Trog. Okay, so I'm happy I didn't camel. silence and then kill this one? Wait. Yeah, I guess that kind of makes sense. There's... Yeah, because I can't Kodo and kill it still. So I guess that's, in a way, that's correct. Excuse me for the background noise, by the way. I may have to close the window if this sound keeps going. I may have to kill command that thing. I could tracking, I guess. Not the biggest fan of that. I may just have to kill command that, yeah. And I guess I can make this trade to make Unleash kill that next turn. I'm not quite sure about that, but it's probably worth it. Yeah, it's probably okay. I don't like it, but we're just gonna have to deal with it this way. I don't see a better option. I guess we could have Kodo'd and just taken the thing to the face? Maybe. So how does Unleash sound here? Not particularly great, unfortunately. So that Trog is getting a little annoying right now. Are we fishing for a deadly shot? I don't know about that. We could at least Tundra Rhino to kill that. Well, doesn't seem horrendous. Let's see what we can track. I would like a deadly shot here. That's also not bad. We can't do it this turn though. He's already used a hex, right? Right. No, he's used an Earth Shock. Wait, that's not the same thing. So, is there a world in which we high main next turn? I don't think so. And his Freezing Trap still pretty appealing next turn, I think. So let's go for that. Yeah, that is the only high main in our deck, but I think this is okay. He may not have an answer to the Rhino, and that actually gives us an excuse to go. No, that doesn't give us an excuse to go high main. That seems terrible. Okay, so we can Kodo and then Freezing Trap. That looks pretty bad right now. Yeah, oh my gosh. That is not good for us. That is not good for us. So if we Kodo and we Freezing Trap, well, it's something. He's probably attacking with this thing first, though. So that doesn't really help too much. At least Camel shouldn't give him any more minions, so we can Camel. But we are taking 8 is 14 next turn. We kind of have to kill something. This might be a Bloodlust deck. Can we even win against Bloodlust? I don't think we can win against that. That's an additional 9 damage. We might be dead regardless. I guess Kodo and Freezing Trap might still be the best option. We could King's Alak and just force him to trade into something. That might be better. Okay, let's destroy that and do this, and then just hope we don't die here. How about that? Let's just hope we don't die. So there's there's 13, there could be 22 with Bloodlust, so we're not immediately dead to that. Doesn't look too great, though. No, certainly not.
I wonder.
But he might feel inclined to trade still, and in that case we can Unleash and do some things. Ooh, that's not good. We don't have any weapon removal. I was considering putting in a Harrison here, because I like putting Harrison in all kinds of decks right now. Not looking too pretty. He might still... Oh, that's really bad. That is really bad for us. Well, I guess we can still Unleash and Quick Shot and Freezing Trap. That might be a thing. I think there is no world in which we don't Unleash and do this. And we always make this trade. And we always Quick Shot this, and then we have to Freezing Trap, kind of. So I guess that turn was rather scripted. Because that's really the only way, the only play that makes any sense, I think.
Don't worry, loves. The cavalry.
Oh, that's bad. This is Aggro Shaman. Okay, that is particularly terrible. Well, at least it bounces that thing. So We're not immediately dead, but we basically have no way to win either. Unless we get... Oh, he's killing those. Well, I guess that's a thing. He might have some burst still. So, yeah, we're still pretty screwed next turn regardless, I guess. Let's see, that is a good card. We're still pretty dead, but that is a pretty good card. Oh, he still has a 1-drop. Well, sure, whatever. I didn't yeah, of course. There's still squires in Shaman decks a lot. No, that doesn't do a thing. At least the squire didn't pop on the left side of that totem, but no. Let's give it one more game, shall we? We have to crawl back a little bit from our winning streak, and then one loss. We can't just leave now after we've won after we've lost one game.
I must protect those.
Can't let that get us down.
Let the hunt begin.
Alright, double Call the Wild. That seems like a bit much. We have to build a curve here, so everything has to go. That is still not quite a curve, but it's looking like something. If I get another 2-drop, I will coin out one of them. And Toad is not horrible here, but I would like... I can't coin a 2-drop now.
Greetings, traveler.
The chances of us not getting a 2-drop next turn is just too big, and then we've also wasted a coin. That seems really bad. And he doesn't have a 2-drop, so... it's not disastrous. Ooh, that seems a lot better than playing the Toad here. Yes. Because this actually deals with those things, and we have a bow for next turn, or we can just Toad. Toad is still not terrible. Because if he has only one of those things on the table and he has the hero power into the Toad, that seems kind of bad for him. We don't want a weapon here, do we? Actually, kind of do want a weapon, but having 2 minions on the field is also more, also kind of important. It gives us the same amount of damage, but gives him some incentive to trade the 1/1 into the Toad and then hero power it down, which is still pretty good for us. Is he making a minion? He is making a minion. Interesting. So we get to make some pretty good trades here. Don't hate that. So we can either bow. How's the bow? I don't hate the bow here. Let's see, we could also... No, that seems terrible. So bow seems good, but I think I'll go for the Houndmaster here. And that means... Oh, I'm actually... That seems really greedy, though. No, we can't... That can't possibly be the right play. No, let's do it this way. Trade into this one. Wait, was that wrong? Yeah, that was wrong. Because this could have gone into the 3/3, and then this one would have had 1 less damage on it. We can trade into the 1/1. Is that important? Makes our board weaker to swipe. Makes our board really weak to swipe, actually. But it's already really weak to swipe, right? Let's get some face damage in. It's the same thing regardless. He can trade in and then swipe the Houndmaster and then trade the 1/1 into the Toad still. Am I okay with him swiping here? No, actually not. Maybe I should have considered that. Would the bow have been a better plan then? Not really. Would have been the same story, really. Without having the Houndmaster on the field. So if he doesn't have swipe, this is really good. And if he... Yeah, seems like he doesn't have swipe, so that's good for us. Might Wrath that thing? He's just doing that again. Well, have I got some bad news for you, sir. I think I'm actually going for bow here. Yes. Sure. And I'm playing Flame Juggler, even though it's not spectacular. It is good enough. I kind of want to keep the Toad around, so let's make this trade. Really incentivizes him to kill down. Oh, I wanted to play the Toad here. I'm playing too fast. I'm playing too fast and I'm making silly mistakes. I really wanted to play the Flame Juggler here. But I guess if he hero powers the Houndmaster, then I'm still okay with how things are going.
I have no time for games.
I don't really have to play Houndmaster next turn, do I? Especially not now. I can just trade in and then play Highmane, right? That's probably the correct play here. I could also flood the board. No, I'm okay with this trade. I'm getting a Highmane. I'm pretty much okay with that. And I think I'm just attacking face. I have another bow in hand. I'm not too worried here. He could mulch this, but that's fine with me. He could play a really big taunt. How would I feel about that? I have a deadly shot in hand. I feel pretty confident about the situation in which he plays a taunt. Let's be honest here. This is pretty good for us. Unless he has a Black Knight or something. But Black Knight would be kinda bad. But then again, he's probably still dead if he Black Knights here. Yes. Yes. Not immediately, but still pretty much dead, right? If this doesn't hit the Highmane, he's dead. He is, right? Yes, he is. Alright, well, Midrange Hunter, it's still pretty effective, and you can still have some fun with different kind of deck lists. Just make your own deck, put in all your favorite cards, and you can have some success. You definitely can. So have some fun with Midrange Hunter on ladder. It's been good to me so far. So thank you very much for watching. If you have any suggestions on what deck to play next, please leave a comment below. And I'll see you tomorrow.